guys, you are watching German Gyan. My name is Nidhi and guys, today we are up with a new video and this new video is all about top strategies of German language as a new language. If you're learning German, then these are the top strategies which you can use. Yes guys, this will be a detailed and an informative video. Make sure to subscribe German Gyan. If you're watching for the very first time, then my name is Nidhi and I'm a CEO and the founder of German Gyan. German Gyan provides you online offline classes. We do provide teacher training program, exam preparation, brush up classes and whatnot. German Gyan is a one-stop solution for all your queries. And without wasting time, let's get started.
Let's see the strategies for mastering new language. So the first thing which you have to do is immerse yourself every day. It means daily input is the key. Listen to the podcast, songs or watch German shows. Even just 10 minutes counts. And like if you are preparing for the exam, for like let's say you are preparing for the A1 level exam, then watch all the possible videos related to the exam on the YouTube. Because the more you surround yourself with the language, the more naturally your brain picks it up without you even realizing. And make German part of your environment. Change your phone language, follow German creators or play German music in the background. Second thing is that speak from day one. Don't just think that I have just started learning, how can I speak any new language, I don't know anything. Just try to speak German. For example, let's say you know that apple is Apfel in German and you want to say that I want an apple. So you can say I want einen Apfel. Like this you can increase speaking from day one only. So like you don't have to wait for being perfect or to be perfect. Use simple sentences daily, even it's just ich gehe zur Arbeit. And speaking from the start builds confidence and helps your mouth get used to the new sound. And even if you make mistakes, then it's better to communicate imperfectly than to stay silent and never improve. Then the next thing which is very important is vocabulary. So master core vocabulary first. Focus on the top 1000 words you will actually use in daily life, or like you can learn vocabulary using theme pattern. For example, let's say you want to learn all the vocabularies related to the school. So first make a list of the things or vocabulary of the topic school and then learn it. And like there is no point memorizing words like microscope if you never need them. Start with the basic like family, foods, direction, like this. And once you know these essential words, you will be able to understand huge chunk of daily conversation. And if you learn these small words, then somehow at the end you will be able to make new compound words, because in German language most words are formed like using two different words and they make a new like third word using those two words. So better is that you start learning small things. Next thing which you have to do is start thinking in the language. Means train your brain to switch. Describe what you see in German in your head. For example, instead of saying dog, say Hund in your mind every time you see one. Or if any sentence comes to your mind, just try to translate the thing in German language, because these small habits rewire your thinking and reduce translation time when you speak. Use spaced repetition. Means apps like Anki or Memorize use SRS to lock words into long-term memory. Means instead of cramming or forgetting, spaced repetition reminds you just before you are about to forget. It's scientifically proven to boost retention and it saves your hours of wasted study time. Next thing is learn grammar in context. Means instead of memorizing rules, see grammar inside real sentences. Means when you see how grammar works naturally, it sticks better and feels more meaningful. For example, today you learned a grammar topic. Now what you can do is go to your home and watch the same video, or like you watch the video of the same topic. Now what will happen? You will have new words or new sentences using that particular grammar, so like it will expand your mind or the thinking process. And what else you can do is try to watch different videos of Germans, so like you will know that how do they frame the sentences, or like instead of saying the bookish things, you can actually learn the phrases or the idioms which they use in the regular life. And try reading easy German stories and dialogues and notice patterns instead of isolated rules. Another thing or strategy which you can use is find a language buddy or community. Means join a WhatsApp group, a Telegram channel, or Tandem app to practice speaking. Because talking to real people keeps you motivated and gives you exposure to how native speakers actually talk. And plus, it's way more fun to learn with friends than alone with a textbooks. The next is shadow native speakers. So, shadowing means repeating what a native speaker says immediately and copying their tone and rhythm. Now, for this, what you can do is watch YouTube videos or listen to podcasts of a German and then just try to repeat what they have said, like with using the same intonation and same pronunciation, like where they are putting the stress, where they are breaking the words. You have to follow the same thing and the same pattern because this technique improves your pronunciation, listening, and fluency at the same time. And once you start shadowing German YouTubers or podcasts, you will sound more natural without even realizing it. The next thing is set small and measurable goals. Means instead of just saying I want to be fluent in German someday, try breaking it down into very specific and achievable goals. For example, say I want to be able to confidently order food in German by the end of next month. That's clear and you know exactly when you have succeeded. Then small measurable goals keep your motivation high. You are not waiting months or years to feel successful. You see results every week. Maybe today you learn 5 new restaurant words and tomorrow you practice them in a mock dialogue. That's real progress. And every time you reach a small goal, it's like adding a building block to your fluency. You feel more confident, and that confidence pushes you to take the next step without hesitation. Then use language learning apps wisely. Apps like Duolingo, Babbel, or LinkU can be excellent tools, especially for building vocabulary and getting daily practice. They are convenient and fun, but it's important to remember that they are tools and not the full solution. You can use these apps while commuting, waiting in line, or during breaks. They are perfect for keeping your brain engaged with the language, but don't rely on them alone. They can't replace real life speaking or listening experiences. And for the best result, mix app learning with speaking to people, listening to podcasts or real conversations, and using the language in practical situations. Apps are great, but they are only part of your fluency puzzle. Then next strategy is that watch content with subtitles first and then without. For example, start by watching German shows, YouTube videos or movies with German subtitles and not in English. This helps you match what you hear with how the words are written and it builds listening skills and vocabulary. Then, once you have watched the episode or video a few times, try turning off the subtitles. Yes, it's hard, but it forces you to focus on the sound and the rhythm of the language, and you will be surprised how much you can catch just by paying close attention. And remember, don't be afraid to rewatch the same content several times. Every time you do, you will catch a new word, a grammar structure, or a pronunciation trick you missed before. It's a powerful and fun way to build listening comprehension. Then, record yourself speaking regularly. Recording yourself is one of the most underrated language learning habits. It might feel awkward at first, but it gives you powerful feedback. You will hear your pronunciation, notice where you pause, and catch areas where you are unsure. Trying recording a 30-second talk about your day or a 1 minute description of a photo or an object. Then, a week later, record yourself saying the same thing and compare. You will be amazed at the improvement even after just a few tries. And it's not just about noticing mistakes, it's about building confidence. When you hear how far you have come, you stop being afraid of speaking and you start enjoying it. Then another strategy is that connect language learning with your hobbies. Means learning becomes so much easier and more exciting when you mix German with your favorite activities. For example, if you love cooking, find German recipe videos on YouTube. And if you are into gaming, switch your games to German or follow German gamers. So, and one more thing, are you a football fan? Follow German footballers on social media or watch interviews in German. And if you love music, then try learning the lyrics to your favorite German songs. The possibilities are endless. And the best part, it doesn't feel like studying. You are just doing what you love, but in a new language. That's when learning becomes natural, enjoyable, and sustainable. Now, time for a bonus tip. So, start a mini journal in German. Just write 3 sentences a day about your day or your thoughts or what you have learned. It's a simple habit, but it strengthens your grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structures. Then, second thing is writing helps you to slow down and think clearly. It trains your brain to produce sentences, not just recognizing them. Over time, it also makes speaking easier because you have practiced forming thoughts in German. And here's a powerful tip: teach what you learn to someone else, even if they don't speak German. Explaining a grammar rule or a new word forces you to really understand it, and that's how you lock it in forever.
So guys, how was this video? I hope now you are able to get all the strategies which we have discussed in this video. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, keep learning German. The German Gyan. Take care.